Hello everyone and welcome live to our coverage of this Division 1 Segment B fixture in the Dialog Schools Rugby League between Prince of Wales College and St. Benedict's College to kick off the Super Round in Division 1 Segment B of the Dialog Schools Rugby League as these teams fight for promotion into the top division of Sri Lankan Schools Rugby. We are live from the Prince of Wales grounds in Moratuwa. Hot and humid conditions here as I welcome Den and Ranavira with me into the comm box for the next 70 minutes.
Yes, good afternoon, Nathan. It's dry conditions, so we have a good setup for fast and quick rugby as we take a look at the weather forecast for today. A maximum temperature of 30 degrees, and that sure doesn't feel like it, but nevertheless, winds of 18 kilometers per hour, and partially sunny, a bit of clouds here and there, but it will be all set for some quick and fast-paced rugby.
Yes, like you said, then perfect conditions for some running rugby, which both of these sides know how to play. And the surface as well here at Moratuwa might come into the picture because we are playing with the cricket pitches covered with a layer of grass. So I'm sure the surface is quite hard underneath, and that should play its part in this game as well. And with that being said, we'll cut into a short commercial break. We'll have the team news and kick off on the other side.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
Ramen paradamde.
Metana?
මෙතන විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කර් රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex. Get. Spray. Go.
As the pioneer in Sri Lanka's bottled water industry, American Water has set the standard for over 3 decades to help you stay hydrated wherever you may roam, to provide healthy hydration for your whole home, and to nourish your growing family. With island-wide distribution, we've reached the homes and hearts of every Sri Lankan, ensuring healthy hydration for all. For over 30 years, we've brought the Earth's bounty directly to you, wherever you are, whatever your needs.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer. සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයියා. Chirpy Chips. රිදෙන්නේ දැනෙන රස.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Saratama enjoy කරන්න party එකට go. forms. They can be up in the hills or down in the plains, fed by the rain or sculpted by the sun. Our forests are deeply rooted in us. They are a living inspiration.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Hamasitakma pipide, rasa lemon rasa ye. Jeevithayama mihirai. Maliban lemon puff puff, lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff, Maliban lemon puff. Chill when a lemon.
That was summer refresh when the train gotta go.
Night Go. Pocket perfume. Youth gotta go ekak.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. සමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
German-engineered tyres for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිටියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Nava Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus,
Save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hi, I'm Tarinder Rajpatra. To all the schools participating in the Schools Rugby League 2025, we wish you all the very best and good luck.
Samada Samahan, Samada Suin.
The road is yours.
German engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත චමරි
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මනම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ හිතටත් නිදහස්
Swistek Aquashield 2K waterproofer. Seal කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Hi, I'm Janidhu Dilishan. 2025 පාසල් රග්බි තරඟාවලියේ සෙල්ලම් කරන හැමෝටම හොඳින් සෙල්ලම් කරන්න මම සුබ පතනවා.
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superbond for tiling. Tokyo Superbond. Do it right the first time.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය. Chirpy chips. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.
Live coverage of this Dialog Schools Rugby League crash between Prince of Wales and St. Benedict's College. Both teams just going through the final formalities before kick-off in what promises to be a tight clash here in the super round of Division 1 Segment B of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. Both of these sides unbeaten in their two group games, Denon, and they met earlier in the season, in fact, in the the Premier Trophy rather, where it was St. Benedict's that walked away with a 19-10 victory. And joining them in the super round of the league stage will be Malyadeva College, Piliyandara Central College and Lumbini College. Malyadeva College and Lumbini College are locking horns at Havelock Park at the moment, and coverage of that game too live courtesy none other than Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare Dinner.
So then we are set for a good, tight, entertaining encounter between these two qualifiers for the Super Round. This Dialog Schools Rugby League. As we can see, we are moments from kick-off here at Moratuwa. Surely expecting some good and fast open rugby. Some few names to watch out for as the two teams will now take field.
Yes, for St. Benedict's College, Adisha Fernando, Senivratna and Sashmika Pereira in the front three. Bihen Tendukon and Sundareshan in the lock-in combination, and the loose forwards consisting of Mario Karuna Ratnashri and Madhuranga Fernando. And the exciting Benedictine backline then, and the tried and tested halves combination of Harishri Kumar and Tenuka Samarakon. And in midfield, the skipper Vijay Ratna and Oshada Fernando, and a back three of Amra Singh, Kaushalya and Kevin Kannangara.
For Prince of Wales, we'll have Sijida Suren and Venura, the tight three forwards. The locks, we have Randev and Shalom. The loose forwards, we also have Simitu, Akindu and Caleb. That will round up the tight 8 forwards for Prince of Wales. The halfback and first 5-8 will have Sashendra and Tarin. The wings will be Suhail and Kevindu, with the centers being Chamat and Kasun, with Gajaba Samarasekara playing at fullback. The replacements will be Nirmal, Santul, Tikshana, Sampat Fernando, Himasha Ranatunga and Jayadana.
Yes, some promising talent on both these sides. Then and even Prince of Wales, they do have the likes of Kashun Theekshana and Gajaba Samarasekara, who are some explosive talents in the back line in their ranks. And yes, taking you through the next 70 minutes, it's myself and Denan Ranavira. And it's Prince of Wales, the home team, that are set to kick us off from right to left of your screen in this first half. And that's Gajaba Samarasekara, you see out there, leading his pack. He's a big lad for a fullback, Denan.
Yeah, hopefully he'll break some powerful breaks through and score some wonderful tries for his school. Prince of Wales undefeated in these league stages. So he's Benedict's College.
Yes, but Prince of Wales marginally ahead on virtue of securing both the bonus points in their two group stage matches. And we saw in the Premier Trophy as well, they are capable of scoring. They scored 99 points against Carey College in the knockouts. And straight away, kick deep into territory, and Samarakon, he has a big right foot on him then, and straight away sends the game line back past the halfway mark.
Yeah, a good exit early on by St. Benedict's, finding good touch there, straight into the 50-meter line, right inside the Prince of Wales half. So an important first throw in for Prince of Wales. It's vital that they don't make silly mistakes early on, so that they will not let anything ease past them. As start off with some contest there at number 2, but easily won by Prince of Wales, as they now find a clearance of their own. But unfortunately for them, that went out on the full, so it will be a line out in favor of St. Benedict's College. So early on, mistake coming in by the clearance kick there by Prince of Wales. So if that continues, it will be a long day for Prince of Wales.
Yes, it's important not to make those mistakes early, isn't it, Denan? You want to hit the ground running in any game. You don't want to be playing catch-up, especially in crunch matches like this one. But now it's St. Benedict's College to launch a set move. The number 8 is taken down well by the defense. And now to the line they go. Here's the center, miscues the pass, and unfortunately it's kicked out into touch by that man in the number 18 jumper.
Captain.
And
line out
early chance goes begging for St. Benedict's College there.
Yeah, both teams making a few Prince of Wales now yet again with another line out opportunity. Just the early few exchanges, both these young kids playing schools rugby will make a few mistakes here and there, but nevertheless, as the game progresses, they will find the rhythm.
That's some good work by Sundaresh, and they are spoiling the line out and winning back a possession for his side, and drawing the penalty as well. Excellent work there by Sundaresh, and the jumper for St. Benedict's, and not rolling away is the penalty. Number 2 of Prince of Wales, that's Suren Nimsar, the guilty party, and Samarakon will be hoping to find a good touch with this kick.
Yes, there's a early threat there for the number 2 jumpers of both teams, as a tough contest in this line out time. So 4 lineouts within 2.5 minutes later, and so we are in for a big crunch game here in this super round clash in St. Mary's College. Finds a good set maul there. Loses his footing unfortunately, but nevertheless they will now work their lines. Another fumble that falls backwards, so play on, says the referee. So a few buttery hands here and there, and rubber to the backfield, well gathered there by the Benedictine player, but nevertheless good defense coming in by Prince of Wales early on.
Yes, up with the defense are the Cambrians, and that fumble there from Samarakon, tried to go for that wrap pass, and his exit kick isn't good either, but that has been spilled forward by the fly half. That's Kevindu Himsara of Prince of Wales, and the first scrum of the game come in the way of the visitors.
both teams still not settled in. It's just been tipping 4 minutes here on our clock, but nevertheless, it's vital that they find their exits and secure the ball and position when they have the scoring opportunity. Otherwise, one team will be fortunate enough to score and the other team will go ahead with a loss.
Steady, both steady now. Thank you, guys.
It's Harish Kumar to feed into the first scrum of the game, and he's number 8. This is a tactic we've seen from St. Benedict's College in this tournament so far. The number 8 break have a strong lad in that number 8 position. And now to the line they go. Samarakon with a long looping pass to his center. But up with the defense are the Cambrians, and they end up winning possession back. That's Sitija Ramesh, the prop forward, does brilliantly for his side. And now a chance to launch the box kick deep into the 22. But luckily for the Benedictines, Amar Singh is there to do the cleaning up. But the game line has been taken closer to their red zone, and they'll need a good exit from here. St. Benedict's College have been put under immense pressure by the home side. And finally Samarakon manages to find that exit. But good pressure by Prince of Wales in this first 5 minutes.
Definitely, Nathan. Prince of Wales putting their game phases on here at the Prince of Wales grounds here in Moratuwa. Amples of pressures on these Benedictine players as they are in a bit of a spot of bother, as the Prince of Wales still haven't found their scoring ways, but defensive wise they have definitely won up these Benedictine players in the moment.
Yes, Prince of Wales now with a set piece deep inside the Benedictine territory. They'll be hoping to find some points from here, but once again line out is scrappy, but does well to gather that ball eventually. And they'll look to go with their forwards from here. That's a huge carry there by the tight head Venura Dulanje. And straight away going to the line, so not willing to work the phases. They want to play this game at pace, and that's a lovely break from Kasun Tikshana, the danger man for Prince of Wales. But brilliant last-ditch tackle to bring down the number 14 there. Works it inside, straightens it up. That's Samitu Hansika finds his man on the inside. Now just inches away from the try line are the Cambrians. Surely just a couple more phases away. Here's a Gajaba pushing through. And has he touched down? No, he hasn't. Advantage coming the way of the home side though.
Advantage.
Free play here for the Cambrians.
Just inches away from the try line. Surely they will walk away with the 5 points as another attempt for the line.
Release.
The Benedict players are giving away some desperate attempts to keep this Prince of Wales team out of bay. As now the ball is being fed out right. Another good tackle coming in by the Benedict players, so they are not giving up yet.
No.
So some interesting few early exchanges here at Moratuwa.
Advantage.
So you can see away from that
No.
Yes, a second advantage now coming the way of Prince of Wales. And the referee has a stop play here.
Captain.
And he'll have a word with the skipper
Green captain.
of St. Benedict's College.
Green captain.
Few harsh words, I believe, from the Benedictine players, which is not something you want from these young lads. Rugby is a game of where discipline is of paramount importance, isn't it, Denner?
You must.
Yeah, in this sport, Nathan, what goes around comes around. So it's vital that you maintain all. It's vital that you respect the values of this game and not let your emotions take the better of you. As Prince of Wales
Number 7,
under
offside,
the
number
post
7.
advantage penalty. See if they are looking to take a tap and run. So they will opt to take a tap and run at the try line as a good run coming in through by Prince of Wales player. Yet again, inches away from the try line. Surely this time around they will look to score as they try to work the ball yet again with the overlap in the corner. This time the number 11 trying to dance his way through, but a good defense coming in by St. Benedict's College. The good run there. This time surely has he scored. No, says the referee. So another moment shot. This time a vital attempt, and it's been knocked forward. So rather unfortunate situation there to be in if you were a Prince of Wales player. But some perseverance paying off for St. Benedict's College as we take a quick replay. See, a bit too over eager there. More patience, and they. So it'll be an in-goal dropout. Or rather, it'll be a scrum.
Knocking on the door for the first 10 minutes, you would have expected them to walk away with at least some points. But credit where credit is due to the stubborn Benedictine defense. They held the fort despite conceding a couple of penalties in the process. They backed their skills. And the score remains where it started at 0-0. And now a good exit will be required from this scrum. Straight away finds Samarakon in the pocket, and St. Benedict's College out of trouble for the moment, Denan.
Yes, Prince of Wales players will be kicking themselves as they had so many opportunities in this opening few minutes this game, but nevertheless it's important that they move on from those lost opportunities and carry their momentum forward, as nevertheless St. Benedict's still the back foot here defending their lines. So another scoring opportunity for Prince of Wales as the number 6 finds his mark there, but unfortunately it's a crooked throw. So it will be a free kick for St. Benedict's College.
Yes, another scrum coming the way of the Benedictines. Prince of Wales, after making some early inroads, guilty of being a little too over eager in the last couple of phases of play. And now St. Benedict's College with a chance to gradually take the game line forward and gain some valuable territory. But straight off the back of the scrum finds Samarakon, and once again lovely touch find and brings a play inside the Prince of Wales half. What a right boot this young lad has, Denan.
Yes, Samarakon has a big boot on him. Just bought this St. Benedict's team right outside their half into the Prince of Wales half. So he's been serving the school in paramount ways as another line out for Prince of Wales. So they've been pushed back by the St. Benedict's team in these early stages of this game, but nevertheless good pressure coming in there by St. Benedict's College, but nevertheless Prince of Wales still holds position as the referee yet again spots a ball lost forward. So it will be a scrum in favor of St. Benedict's College. So a lot of mistakes coming by both teams, but nevertheless Nathan, it's important that they move on from these mistakes, as I mentioned before, and continue their momentum forward. It's St. Benedict's who's been in the back foot, but they've desperately hold their lines. But Prince of Wales had the momentum up until this point. So here we go. Loose ball coming out, and it'll be a 8-9 move, and just another wayward pass not going into the hands of the player. So communication needs to be done between those set play moves. Something they should work on in this super round, as silly mistakes like this will cost them their opportunity to promote themselves into the higher leagues.
Yes, and even if they manage to secure promotion into the top division, then mistakes like this will be pounced upon by the much stronger sides that we have in Division 1 segment A, as once again a wayward pass absolutely does his scrum half dirty there, but still managing to keep the ball. But now it has been turned over, but turned over once again by Prince of Wales. Now they'll need a quick ball out wide, but chooses to go by himself. Does that man, the flanker, and brought down immediately. And now they'll look for that exit kick. Yes, Gajaba, high hanging kick, and that's been spilled into touch. No, it hasn't. Went backwards as well. Now Amara Singh, he'll try to step past the defense, but straight away up with the defense are the Cambrians. not allowing St. Benedict's any sort of breathing room. And once again they'll be forced into that exit kick from Samarakon. Doesn't find touch, but is spilled by the winger. That's Suhail for Prince of Wales. Gajaba does the cleaning up and brings play into the halfway line. And now they look to go with their forwards. Scrappy stuff here, and ball jackled out of that ruck there by St. Benedict's. But illegally so, says the referee. And Prince of Wales now with another golden opportunity to go to touch and try and come back with some points.
Just a lot of things happening here in this crunch encounter between Prince of Wales and St. Benedict's College, as yet another opportunity is presented for Prince of Wales by St. Benedict's. A bit of indiscipline play there by St. Benedict's cost them that penalty. So into the 22 goes Prince of Wales. So this is a vital line out if they want to get some points here, Nathan.
Yes, we'll probably look for a rolling maul and then try to straighten things up with their backs. You can see long throw-in taken there, but was crooked once again. So guilty on 2 occasions now, Suren Nimsar, of not throwing straight. And that has cost his side some golden opportunities in attack, hasn't it?
Yes, some unforced errors coming in by Prince of Wales. Suren needs to find his mark. Second time he made this mistake. Bit windy out here. We saw in the weather card, it's 18 kilometers per hour wind speed.
Outside the 22.
So he should definitely take into account, as these strong winds could definitely change the direction of the ball. So nevertheless, another opportunity gone begging for Prince of Wales. Now, St. Benedict's will surely look to kick themselves out of their own half, as Tenokon yet again tries to find his player, but straight to the hands of that Prince of Wales player. A good fend off there by that number 15. Equally so, a good tackle coming in by St. Benedict. So both teams are rising up to the occasion here at Moratuwa.
Yes, some action-packed stuff here at Moratuwa. That was a strong carry by Gajaba, the big fullback of the Cambrians. And now they'll want to maintain this pressure and try and walk away with some points. And Nimsar with a strong carry, gaining few meters for his side. And now another strong carry by Dulanje. Going with their forwards here are the home side, but now trying to find that extra man out wide. Here's Gajaba to his center. But St. Benedict's with that stubborn defense once again, not allowing any sort of room, any sort of freedom to the Cambrians, and just holding the fort and holding them at bay. And all they can do is continue to persist with those pick and drives. And it's important then and that they play with a sense of patience here, because if they are patient enough, the gaps will open up eventually, won't they?
Yes, the gaps and missed tackles, Nathan, will be the way they go forward. But yet another play being brought back by the referee. So St. Benedict's, even though they are holding these Prince of Wales players from their try line, they're giving away a lot of penalties here. So sooner or later they will lose some points due to this indiscipline in the field, Nathan.
Yes, definitely, Denan. Just letting their emotions get the better of them. As once again finds a touch and brings play into the 22, and another attacking opportunity coming the way of the Cambrians. But from their point of view, then, and if the St. Benedict's are going to commit such errors and made such errors in judgment in defense, like I was saying earlier, it's patience that will be of paramount importance for them to try and find some points.
So Suren Nimsar hoping to find his mark in this line out, as this is a pretty important line out throw, as this time he makes no mistakes, and a good rolling maul set by Prince of Wales. They go marching forward as the big number 8 I suppose that takes the right into the 5-meter line of St. Benedict's College. Some good leg drive coming in there by Prince of Wales, as they are now few moments away from that try line. Some desperate defense coming in by St. Benedict's. This time around goes over for the try for Prince of Wales. Waiting confirmation of who that player was. Is it
of a try scorer, that's Shalom Ritush, that touches down for the home side, and this has been a try that was a long time coming, hasn't it, Denan?
Yes, Nathan, for the past from the game began, it's the Prince of Wales have been knocking on the door here, and this time around those mistakes by St. Benedict costing them the 5 points and awaiting the conversion. So St. Benedict's College, even though they have withheld these Prince of Wales player from the try line, they couldn't persist as a try was coming in against them, as the conversion is unsuccessful. So the score line will remain 5 points to nothing against St. Benedict's College.
Yes, and as Prince of Wales finally reaping the rewards for that early pressure. And then something else that's interesting to note as you take a look at the replay of that try, it was a strong roll in maul. Suren Nimsara finally got that line out right, and the rest of his forward pack did the rest. But something interesting to note about this Cambrian side is flank Samitu Hansika is the one on the place kicking duties for them, and has been throughout the season so far. But it's St. Benedict's who will have to play catch up now, Denan.
Yeah, it's vital that they don't keep giving these penalties, as I mentioned before. At the end of the day, it's the penalty count that will decide who the winner of this game is. As in Super Round Rugby, Nathan, everything counts.
Yes, clean collection from kickoff and some strong carries, and now looking for the exit through Gajaba. And a good exit brings play into St. Benedict's territory. But was that out on the full? I believe it was, Denan. So all that effort in vain. And that territorial and positional awareness is also something that's vital as a rugby player, especially as the kicker of your side.
Yeah, it's vital that the one that obstructs the clearing kick finds his mark, or else the entire team's efforts goes begging. As yet again, scrappy ball won there by Prince of Wales. So St. Benedict keep handing away position here to the opposite number, and
again that's out on the full, and so 2 times in the past 30 seconds or so Gajaba Samarasekara has committed that same mistake. He'll need to pull his socks up here. Game awareness is crucial, especially when you get to the higher levels of rugby and you can't afford to keep making hash of things like this.
Yeah, Gajaba definitely has to calibrate his kicks, or else his team will be the one losing, because those pivotal roles, the clearance kicker, the converter, all those points, few points, those territorial advantages, they come in handy for these big forwards, as they don't want to be hanging around in their own half defending, as the ball's been fumbled forward by St. Benedict's College. So they keep making these mistakes. They will definitely blame only themselves, as it's been 22 minutes and they've still not settled in this game. They need to get their pull their socks up and show up to this super round encounter.
Yes, so we expected a high octane clash, Denan, but it's just been a scrappy game so far. Like you said, even though Prince of Wales are slightly ahead in this game, they too have made their mistakes. It's been scrappy stuff all around, and no team has really appeared to have settled in, as now the number 8 will break from the back of the scrum. That's Caleb Dias of Prince of Wales, and once again Gajaba looking for that exit, and this time gets his position in right, so he will take the game line beyond his team's red zone, and finally these defenders of Prince of Wales can breathe a small sigh of relief. But it's the Bens that will have possession. And they'll want to threaten, they'll want to start knocking on the door. They wouldn't want to go into lemons behind the 8 ball in this game. Once again trying to form that roll in maul. This time it's good. The motoring along now are the Benedictines. The hooker, that's Seniviratna with the ball at the back of it. Motoring, steamrolling towards that try line. Almost over the whitewash, and now the hooker Will he go over? No, brought down just a couple of inches short of the try line, but now it's Benz that are knocking on the door. Surely have touchdown now, have they? No, desperate defense coming in from the Cambrians.
I assume that was almost a 35-meter rolling maul by St. Benedict's College. So they've pulled their socks up and they are now knocking on the door here against these Prince of Wales teams whose defense was yet to be tested, as good cutting back inside there by that winger for St. Benedict's College. So some desperate defense coming in by Prince of Wales now, who's now pushed against their backs here, as we await confirmation there from the referee whether it was touchdown or not. So it's supposed it is held up within their own in goal. So some good defense coming in by Prince of Wales. So they defend their lines, and it'll be an in goal dropout for Prince of Wales. So yet another missed opportunity by St. Benedict's College, Nathan.
It's a 35-meter drive-in maul from St. Benedict's College. What an effort from them, but the exit kick is not good. Collected by Samarakon. Samarakon cutting inside, trying to straighten things up for his side. And now offloads to the number 18. Have an extra man out wide. Quick ball is needed. Lovely hands on that occasion, but can't get away the winger for St. Benedict's College. But still with possession, and they continue to knock on the door. Yes, that number 8 once again. Now under the post. And well and truly breathing down the necks of the Cambrian defense. No. Desperate defense coming in from Prince of Wales. And now Harishri goes to his number 8 once again. Going through the phases with the forwards. Wasn't held in the tackle there, the number 8. That's Magrang Fernando. He's been a massive presence for his side so far. And now they'll want to straighten things up. The Cambrian defense is scrambling. Penalty advantage coming their way as well. St. Benedict's College just a few meters or so away. Now a play comes towards that 5-meter line. And has he gone over? No, just 1 more meter to gain for St. Benedict's College.
Stay back.
And still desperate defense from the Cambrians, and Benedicts wouldn't want to lose their patience here. Were already held up once before.
Please get back.
It's the St. Benedict's College trying to make a penalty out of this. Or even a try, as yes, they've gone over for a try. Let's see who counts out on top as the try scorer. It's was it Samarakun who has scored the try?
Looked like the number 20 to me, and we'll have to take a look at the replay. No, you're right. It was the fly half. Samarakon chipping in with his forwards. A true all-rounder for his side, Tenuka Samarakon, and he'll be on the kicking duties as well. And he's a future star, isn't he, Denan?
Just some good all-round plays there by the first 5'8" for St. Benedict's College. He will play a vital role as he will manage his game if St. Benedict's were to come out on top here at Moratuwa. As we await his conversion attempt. He's successful. So St. Benedict's 7 points to 5 against Prince of Wales. So first time they went into this Prince of Wales half, they have come out on top. So it's vital that Prince of Wales to coordinate their defense if they want to hold back these dynamic St. Benedict's backs and forwards, Nathan.
Yes, weren't deterred by having that play held up after that 35-meter drive-in maul. They kept piling on the pressure. They were patient with their forwards, and finally they got the due rewards for their efforts, St. Benedict's College. And they inch ahead of Prince of Wales with about 7 minutes or so to go until the half-time break. It's 7 points to 5 here at Moratuwa, as the collection from that kickoff is clean and not chased by the Cambrians, and allows St. Benedict's to come up with the game line and gives Samarakon space for that exit. Doesn't go into touch though, and Gajaba now has plenty of space to run into. Strong fend off on Amar Singh on that occasion. Lovely hands as well. Gets a quick offload to his winger. And he's cut inside the defense, and now on the 40-meter mark are the Cambrians. They'll want to hit back straight away, but unfortunately have spilled the ball, and they've handed possession straight back to the visitors.
That's everything happening here at the Prince of Wales grounds of Moratuwa. A lot of scrappy plays and also some dynamic plays, Nathan. So both these teams have so much potential in them to play some good rugby, but a few more patience here and there, they will definitely improve their quality of rugby.
Yes, like we've said numerous times, then a bit of patience goes a long way in this game of rugby, especially when competing at the higher levels. And now Gajaba once again with a chance to run into empty space. And draws the penalty. Does the Benedict in defense held on to it for a bit too long there. And like we were saying, then we were just speaking about patience. And once again, it was found a bit lacking in the Prince of Wales outfit. And they've handed possession straight back, and that's a thumping touch finder by Samarakon. Teasing the Prince of Wales play on that occasion, and brings play into the red zone once again. And St. Benedict's with another chance to go over the whitewash.
Yes, the number 15 Gajaba for Prince of Wales shows a lot of potential in him, but a few more mindful plays by him, the Prince of Wales team will reap rewards from his number. But nevertheless, yet another crooked throw by Senvi Ratna. So mistakes coming in by both teams, as the scoreline reads 7 points to 5, as Prince of Wales with a chance now to take an exit from their own red zone.
Yes, they wouldn't want to close this half off on the back foot, Denan. And like you said, the mistakes galore from both these sides in this game so far. As Sashendra Prasad feeds into that scrum and unable to get that exit. Now looks for Gajaba. And long kick, but only takes a play just narrowly outside the 22 meter. So St. Benedict's with another attack in line out, and another chance for them after they miscued. The first one was a crooked throw from Seni Viratna. He'll be hoping to get his bearings right on this occasion, try and double the lead for St. Benedict's.
Yeah, this time around he makes no mistakes, finds his number 2 jumper with ease. So a good defense coming in this instance by Prince of Wales, as the St. Benedict's College yet again reforms that maul. So Prince of Wales players trying to yes, the ball not available, so it'll be a scrum in favor of Prince of Wales. Good defense coming in this time around. Definitely had some hit to their morale when Benedict players pushed them 35 meters, but nevertheless this time around not an inch given.
Yes, definitely finally pulling their socks up then, and especially as a forward then, and it must really hit your ego when you're pushed back like that by your opposite numbers. And this time the Prince of Wales defense holding strong and managing to sack that maul as well. And now they have another opportunity for the exit, but the number 8 chooses to go by himself. That's Caleb Dias. And now they'll go to Gajaba in the pocket, but not a good kick coming in from him, and that's an easy collection for Amara Singh.
So play will be brought back. Just awaiting the reason there, Nathan. So yeah, the bind has been broken there in that scrum by the flanker. So silly mistakes there. Yet again, a bit over eager there in that instance to apply some pressure on that clearance kick. So those kind of mistakes cannot be tolerated in this super round fixtures, Nathan. So they will, as we just saw, they almost came out of their own half, trying to score a try, but mistakes like that, not good signs.
Yes, definitely. And Prince of Wales now with a chance to close out this first half on a high. Just under 2 minutes left on our clocks, and they form a rolling maul of their own, gaining 5 to 7 meters or so, and still going strong is this rolling maul from the Cambrians, and loud cheers coming from the crowd that has gathered here at Moratuwa, and now finally using it and bringing play towards the edge of the 22 are the Cambrians. They'll want to close out this first half with a score, and to the line they go. Here's Gajaba to Tikshana. Tikshana breaks past one defender, have an extra man on the outside, need quick ball out to Himsar, but unfortunately chose to go by himself on that occasion and has knocked the ball on, and but luckily was playing under advantage, but a bit of unselfish play there from the Cambrians would have taken them a long way.
So also have to admire the persistence by Samarkund there, giving that tackle.
Side entry.
So he's been the lone warrior for St. Benedict's College, scoring that try, and even pulling up when it came for defense as well. So nevertheless, it's another advantage for Prince of Wales. They will hopefully looking forward to go to Lemons with another try and regain the lead. So for Benedict's, what they will be hoping for is defending this final play, as time's up here for this first half on our clock, but it's the referee's watch that matters in the end, Nathan.
Yes, I'm pretty sure there will be a couple of minutes left on our referee's watch. There were a couple of stoppages, a couple of warnings issued to the players even now. So might be a minute or so left to play. And St. Benedict's tried to sneak an extra number into that line out there, but referee was quick to spot it, and play can continue now. Five-man line out coming in, and unfortunately makes hash of it, does the jump, but was obstructed by the Benedictine player there. So another free play coming the way of the Cambrians, and penalties galore from St. Benedict's College. If they don't pull their socks up quick, then referee might be forced to go into his pocket as well, which is the last thing that they'd want.
It's definitely, Nathan, some bit of inexperience and lack of game knowledge shown there by the St. Benedict's players. It's closing the gap. Those kind of mistakes, they could cost them. Try yet again, another warning given by the referee to not close that gap given by the referee. It's vital that they play this game within its rules and parameters. Rugby has its own beauty of fair play and equal opportunity for defense and attack. So yet another maul being formed by Prince of Wales. Some good defense to hold this maul up by St. Benedict's College, as Caleb rather takes the ball out. So to be now the forwards in action for Prince of Wales College. They are now inches away from working the ball out to the corner. Overlap there, but nevertheless good defense coming in by St. Benedict's College. So good defense overall there by St. Benedict's, holding their lines in the brink of half time, as Prince of Wales now trying to show and go. There is the for Prince of Wales. Good spot tackle there by St. Benedict's College. So an advantage for Prince of Wales. Hands in the ruck, says the referee. So yet again some desperate defense coming in by St. Benedict's College. The prop forward now takes it into the 5-meter line of the St. Benedict's half. Will be witness another try, as there one moment short.
That was good. Back to the penalty.
So another close call there for Prince of Wales. They still are playing advantage for that offside penalty.
Wait.
It's a stubborn defense from St. Benedict's, but unfortunately conceded the offside penalty, and Prince of Wales will have a chance to go again. Well and truly breathing down the necks here are the home side, choosing to spray it out wide. Here's the number 8, but a good spot tackle once again coming in from the Benedictines. Looks to go out wide, cuts inside, does Samitu Hansika. And now they'll look to straighten things up with the try scorer. Here's Ritush. Ritush touches down for his brace. What an impact he has made from that second row. Shalom Ritush for the home side. And again, a deserved try for them after applying lots of pressure over the last 10 minutes or so. They will go into lemons with a 2-score advantage here at Moratuwa.
There's some persistent attacking and kept on pushing these Benedictine players, but at the end they had to give in, and Prince of Wales, they have taken the advantage heading into halftime. As we take a quick replay, a good bustling run in that instance by Shalom. Second try for this game. So we get that conversion, so it's 12 points to 7. Prince of Wales go into halftime leading this game. St. Benedict's College did most of the defending, but nevertheless at one point they had to give in. So both teams after a bit of scrappy plays here and there, Prince of Wales come out on top. So we take a look at the halftime confirmation. It's 12 points to 7. And we'll be heading into halftime. Stay tuned here at Sri Lanka's #1 sports telecaster, ThePapare, Nathan.
Yes, scrappy first half, Denan, but like you were saying, hopefully these teams are able to grow into this game and reduce their mistakes in the second half and put on a high-octane display, which is what was promised when we walked into the ground today. And close game here at Moratuwa as we have your halftime confirmation now. It's Prince of Wales 12 to St. Benedict 7, and St. Benedict's managing to score those 7 points with their only entry into the Prince of Wales 22. And they'll be hoping to do more of that in the second half when we come back after this short commercial break.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
විහිළු නෙමෙයි ටෝකියෝ සුපර් ඕන වැඩකට සුපර්.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
The road is yours.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat Car Radials. The road is yours.
Saratama enjoy karana party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
Now Rexona Sports Defense 72 hours order protection samagin pirimin sadhamai.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. තමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
There is a rhythm to island life, where a walk is a dance, where there is work-life flexibility, where fun is serious, and where songs rise out of the sea. The unique and amazing facets of island living inspire us.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours. German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චම්මරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තිය කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චම්මරි අක්කා.
බිත්තියට ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
The road is yours. German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
At ESU, every class, every opportunity unlocks a new version of yourself. Welcome to the Infinite You. Welcome to ESU.
That was summer refresh when the train got to go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak. Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න. O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do. While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නැහැ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස් ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
හරි. ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රස ඇබ්බැහිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. මේ තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
Whose fault is this? Looks like someone didn't use Tokyo Superset for bricklaying and plastering. Tokyo Superset. Do it right the first time.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Hello and welcome back to the Prince of Wales grounds here in Moratuwa for the second half action in this super round clash in Division 1 Segment B of the Dialog Schools Rugby League. We had an action-packed first half. We'll have a look at some of the highlights. Plenty of was a scrappy affair in the first half. Plenty of mistakes from both sides, but for Prince of Wales it was Shalom Ritush, the lock forward, that touchdown for both of their Amana Bank tries. And St. Benedict's College, after a 35-meter roll-in maul, managed to touchdown for their solitary try in the first half, courtesy their talisman Tenuka Samarakon, as I welcome Denan Ranavira back into the combox.
Nathan, as you said, Shalom, the double try scorer for Prince of Wales, definitely pulled his socks up in this crunch super round encounter. So has
Captain
Samarakun of St. Benedict's College in the try scorer and playing that pivotal number 10 position. So this time, in this second half, it will be St. Benedict's College from the right of your screen against Prince of Wales on the left of your screen. So all to play for in this second half of this super round encounter between Prince of Wales College and St. Benedict's College. Coming to you live from Moratuwa, Prince of Wales grounds. There's a good run there by the Prince of Wales players straight after Lemons.
Yes, Sinur Nimsara, the hooker there, with a dash-in run, gaining some important meters for his side. But Gajaba's exit is cleanly collected by Samarakon, who boots the ball forward. And once again, a tease-in kick brings play right onto the edge of the Prince of Wales at 22. And has an admirable right foot on him, doesn't he? Then a real all-rounder for his side and a talent for the future. Tenuka Samarakon for St. Benedict's College.
Indeed, Nathan, definitely a rising star in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. At this time around, Suren finds his mark. Well restricted in that instance by St. Benedict's College.
Yes, and St. Benedict's College have broken away, going through the blind side now and play on the edge of the 22. So Prince of Wales have lost the ball in a crucial position, and St. Benedict's will be hoping to make them pay and try and achieve parity in this clash. And now they'll spray the ball to their forwards once again. That's a reckless tackle coming in from Sitija Ramesh. And a referee certainly will want to have a word after this one.
No, referee stops time there. Definitely will be a cynical error by the Prince of Wales player. Let's take a quick replay. What just happened? It's landed on his head there, so it won't look good for the Prince of Wales player. So definitely in that yellow card threshold. So the St. Benedict's player has not got back up after that tackle. Could be trying to milk a yellow card in that instance, but nevertheless, cynical error by the Prince of Wales player.
Yes, Sitija Ramesh quite reckless on that occasion, Denan, and he might be putting his side a man down here soon after Lemons, and that's not what the doctor ordered for Prince of Wales. And we were speaking about how patience is important, how holding your calm and composure is important, and not committing cynical errors like this. We saw plenty of penalties in the first half. We were hoping that both these sides will be able to tighten things up, but straight away, that's not a pretty picture there from Sitija Ramesh on that occasion. And going through the mandatory concussion checks is that Benedictine player. Hopefully he'll be able to continue, and hopefully there's no serious damage done to him. Because after he executed that tip tackle, he fell on top of the player as well, and that's what makes it really dangerous.
So definitely, Nathan. So
Captain,
this time now the referee.
Tackle, player landing on the shoulder and neck, right? It's a yellow card.
So it will be a yellow card and 10 minutes in the Nordicha for Sithija Ramesh of Prince of Wales College. So St. Benedict's College now with an one-man advantage against this Prince of Wales who's been leading coming into this second half. So it will be a 5-meter line out for St. Benedict's College. So they have found some advantage in these early on stages of this second half.
Yes, a good touch find on that occasion from Samarakon, and Seniviratna didn't need to get this line out spot on, have the numbers advantage as well. Will be eager to launch another roll in maul and try and touch down, but the throw was crooked, so faltering once again at a crucial juncture. Seniviratna, there have been precious few entries into the Prince of Wales 22 by St. Benedict's College, and this time another key error by their hooker, and it might come back to cost them.
Yes, definite try scoring opportunity gone begging for St. Benedict's College. Have that numbers advantage as well. So it was vital that their line out throw Seniviratna finds his mark, but unfortunately for him and St. Benedict's College, he doesn't. So an opportunity for Prince of Wales to find themselves out of their own half as their centre takes the ball straight into contact.
Yes, put in plenty of pressure on the Prince of Wales players, not allowing any sort of room in the pocket for Gajaba to launch that exit, and keeping the game line up St. Benedict's. So credit to them as well. And Shalom Ritush there, just not allowed any breathing room by the Bens, but finally manages to find Gajaba in some space, and he will launch the exit kick, but the play will still be inside the Cambrian red zone. And another chance for St. Benedict's College to try and walk away with points.
So another offside penalty.
Number 5.
So another offside penalty against St. Benedict's College. So this time around, all the time in the world for this Prince of Wales player Gajaba to kick his team out of their own half. So he'll be looking to find as much as possible, but this time around doesn't find the connection he desired. So it will be a line out for Prince of Wales right on that 22-meter mark for them. So it's vital that Nimsara finds his mark. If another mistake is made here, it will be a pretty costly one, since they're down that one player.
Yes, definitely done, and both hookers have faltered numerous times today, but this time the throw-in is good from Nimsara, but not allowed to form that role in maul. Prince of Wales and St. Benedict's doing well to outdo the Cambrians, and not allowing them to gain any territory and pushing them a few meters back, in fact, and they've drawn the penalty as well for an obstruction.
Accident.
This accidental obstruction there in that instance. So ball's been handed back over to St. Benedict's College by these outnumbered Prince of Wales players.
Second in close.
So definite overlap now.
Burn
in that corner.
Set.
For St. Benedict. So they will the player in the wing will be licking his fingers as Samarakun finds his number 12. Doesn't go into the hands, but another silly mistakes by both teams. So it's a knock forward.
It's scrappy stuff still on show here from both sides. We thought that they would tighten up after the half-time break. Two very skilled teams here, but unfortunately today neither side really has been able to play seamlessly and play a good quality brand of rugby that we expect of them.
So Vijayaratna in that instance just couldn't grab that ball. It was a good scoring opportunity. Yet again another penalty against St. Benedict's College.
I was about to say that they managed to outhook Prince of Wales there. but the referee has spotted an infringement, and Prince of Wales will keep the ball. And now a chance once again for Gajaba to take his side out of trouble and gain some important territory for the home side. And what a kick that is from Gajaba. Lovely touch finder from him, brings play from inside his own 22 right onto the edge of the opposition 22, and straight away moving from defense to attack. Prince of Wales then, and what a kick that was from the big fullback.
Yes, Gajaba definitely has a big boot on him. There's at least a 40-45 meter clearance kick by Gajaba. So Prince of Wales need to use his boot more often,
Play on.
as he has become the lifeline Prince of Wales so desperately in need of since they are down a number. As this time around, Nimsara makes no mistake, as the Prince of Wales set their rolling ball of their own, and yet again another penalty in favour of them.
Band will lift karana ba. Right? You can't the lifting player.
Yes, referee just warning the Benedictine players there, because there's been an abundance of penalties given by them, and lifted the player up in that tackle, and the referee might be tempted to go into his pocket if these mistakes persist, because towards the end of the first half as well, then we saw St. Benedict's conceded numerous penalties, and I think they are rather fortunate to have played the first 45 minutes of this game with all 15 players.
These players need to stop
Early
testing
in the bar, Green,
the
early in the
referee's patience. Sooner or later he will opt to his pocket. So Nimsara finds his mark, but not very well gathered there by his jumper in that instance. So it will be exchange in position there. Scrum in favour of St. Benedict's College. Will be looking to hold off this Prince of Wales players, as they are now on the front foot.
Second in.
Given though they are down a man,
Coach!
they've managed to creep inside this St. Benedict's College
Steady, both steady.
22 meter.
Steady, both.
So Arishri Kumar feeds into the scrum, and lovely scrum there by Prince of Wales, out scrumming the Benedictines, but illegally, and a penalty handed to them, but the forwards making their presence felt despite being a man short and a crucial man as well, a big prop forward Sitish Ramesh, still managing to outscrum the opposition.
They should also be aware of the rule. You can't shove more than 1.5 meters in schools rugby. So this time, even their pros, Nathan, have costed them a penalty. So this time, Prince of Wales now trying to find some space. There is the number 13, Kasun. So the try scorer now trying to find some space. Goes into contact. Some contester coming there in the ruck time, trying to snipe his way through. Is that nippy scrum off for Prince of Wales? Penalty after penalty now. So this game is scrappy by both teams, as time's been turned off by the referee, because
yes, that little grass covering that we have over the cricket turf here at the Prince of Wales appears to have come off. It was Kasun Theekshana there that slipped while he was trying to slice through the Benedictine defense, and has appeared to have taken some of the turf with him, Denon. And yes, we were speaking before kickoff that these conditions might play their part, and we were absolutely spot on, as some running repairs done by the ground staff on the wicket is not something you often hear in the game of rugby, Denon.
But have to applaud the referee in that instance. It's player safety, that's most important. As match officials, it's their responsibility to make sure a fair and safe game is being conducted.
Mark?
Yes, definitely.
Marky.
And Prince of Wales, a school renowned for its cricket, isn't it? Then producing numerous stars for the national team, and hopefully their rugby team can follow suit. Have plenty of young stars in their ranks as well for this 2025 rugby season.
Back to rugby, Nathan. We have scrappy play there by St. Benedict's College, nevertheless coming out on top with the ball. So this time around goes to Vijayaratna. Good contest coming in there by Prince of Wales and has won the penalty in that instance. Good jackal work by
First arriving player.
Samitu there. Very well done there, young lad. So Rajaba will now look. It's a big boot, hoping to find as much as possible. Yes, and decent kick in this instance, just outside that halfway mark. They'll have a penalty, so Nimsara jobs on him now, find his mark.
Yes, hopefully Nimsara can get his bearings right with the throw in. And yes, Prince of Wales will want to add the first points of the second half, which will really put some breathing space between them and their opposition for this clash, and it'll just be a matter of game management from there. But if St. Benedict's managed to score first in the second half, it really is anyone's game at Moratuwa, as they've managed to form the rolling maul here. Have the Cambrians one man short in the forward pack, don't seem to be too affected by it. Here's the double try scorer, that's Shalom Ritush. What a presence he has been in the forward pack today for the Cambrians with his immense carries, and that's Dulanja now, the number 3, bringing play to the edge of the 22, and now the Cambrians have the chance to knock on the door. Nimsara shows and goes, gains some valuable meters for his side. Right under the post now are the Cambrians, but they'll choose to spray it out wide. Here's Gajaba breaking a couple of tackles, and needs 3 players to bring him down, and he too has gained some meters. So going forward slowly but surely are the Cambrians, and they'll need to persist here, they'll need to be patient here, wouldn't want to do anything silly. They are in a try scoring territory. Lovely hands there by Nimsara to Samito Hansika. And now well and truly inside the 22 are the visitors, but ball has been jackled well there by the number 8 for St. Benedict's College.
Some good counter-rucking coming in that instance for St. Benedict's College, but unfortunately
offside.
Says number 15 offside. So even though they've counter-rucked in that instance, they just couldn't hold their defensive line. So penalty right in front of the post there for Prince of Wales, and yes, they will try to increase that margin. 15 points to 7 is they'll have that one try advantage. So if this goes in, St. Benedict's will have to score twice at least to come out on top in this super round fixture.
Yes, Kevindu Himsara with a relatively simple kick from right under the post, and yes, correct call on this occasion from Prince of Wales, because like you said, Denan, that means that St. Benedict's will need to score twice if they are to take the lead. But unfortunately
22.
Himsara has made absolute hash of what should have been a simple penalty, and the score will remain as it stands.
Will that lost opportunity cost Prince of Wales some sort of advantage over this St. Benedict's player? St. Benedict's yet again coming out the luckiest side, as they've been defending and defending. Every time they've gotten the position of the ball, they've lost it, but they've more than 50% of the time, Nathan, they've been defending in this game. So have to give it up to them. Their defense has been consistent. Few slips here and there. They've conceded 2 tries, but Prince of Wales on the other hand, they are now on the front foot, even though they are a man behind. They have not given the ball back to St. Benedict's College as often as the St. Benedict's College would hope to capitalize on that one-man advantage.
Yes, definitely. Then, like you said, maintaining all the territory and possession despite being a man down are Prince of Wales. And yes, entries into the as Gajaba now big fend off on the number 13 has gained valuable meters for his side. Now just 8 or so meters away from the try line are the Cambrians, and like we were saying, have been knocking on the door almost the entirety of this game. St. Benedict's have had precious little visits into the Cambrian territory, and now Nimsar shows and goes and brings play more closer towards that 5-meter line. They'll look to spray the ball out wide now. Here's the number 12, needs a support. Support arrives quickly and picked up by Ludanje, but brought down just inches short of the try line. Surely now third try is on the cards for the Prince of Wales College lads, but a stubborn defense once again on show from the Benedictines. Tries to go on the blind side, but again Benedictine defense has been up to the task. But the Prince of Wales for surely will want to walk away with some points from here.
Nathan, Prince of Wales, a man down, now pushing ever so close to that St. Benedict's whitewash. Some desperate defense coming in, and not to be the case for St. Benedict's College, as Prince of Wales have scored that third Amana Bank try.
And that is Gajaba Samarasekara, I believe, Denon, the big... No. That is, we'll have to confirm the number. Looks like it is the number 3, though, Venura Dulanje. But we'll have your official confirmation shortly on who the third try scorer is. But brilliant effort by Prince of Wales. After being a man down in the forward pack as well. And despite a resolute defense of the Benedictines, they were bound to touchdown for the try eventually. And the Cambrians have gone over for their third Amana Bank try.
Yes, some revenge for his lucid prop who's in the bin for that cynical error. This time around, Venura Dulanje goes over for that third Amana Bank try for Prince of Wales, but conversion unsuccessful. So the score will remain 17 points to 7. So we see the replay of that persistent effort by Prince of Wales. Benedict's College yet again held their lines for as much as they could, but just couldn't hold off that big prop forward of Prince of Wales in that instance.
Time off.
So time's been turned off by the referee.
Yes, probably waiting for the music that's been played around the ground to stop.
Time on.
And yes, time has been turned back on. And Samarkand will kick us off. And Prince of Wales have been restored back to their full complement. Sitija Ramesh has made his way back onto the park, and it makes the task for St. Benedict's College only ever so more difficult to try and come back in this game. And still with the front football are Prince of Wales. Switching the ball around with their forwards, and here's Ramesh fresh from the sin bin with a strong carry for his side. And Nimsar, he's been a real nuisance in the breakdown, hasn't he? And quite a nifty hooker, and we've seen him dummy past the defenders on numerous occasions, using his short stature to his advantage.
First knock on.
It's definitely make a
number 6.
Offside advantage in favor of Prince of Wales. This time the guilty party, Karna Ratna of St. Benedict's College. So they have just tipping over 15 minutes left in this game, as they're still defending, Nathan. If they continue to defend, they will lose this game. Prince of Wales, on the other hand, they have kept the ball in hand. Nevertheless, even though St. Benedict's College have been giving them the ball, they've kept this ball. They've taken advantage of the scoring opportunities more than St. Benedict's College, who made that initial 35-meter mall run in that first half. They came out with that try, but after that it's just been Prince of Wales who's made full advantage of each scoring opportunity they have.
Yes, sir, spot on, Denon, and it's they've made mistakes of their own. Who knows if they've capitalized on all of the countless errors made by the Benedictines. It could have been a very ugly scoreline here at Moratuwa today. And yes, promising signs for Prince of Wales, but going forward they'd want to be more clinical with the chances they get. But as for the Benedictines, they'll really need to tighten up their discipline in this game. And like we've said a couple of times already, lucky to still have 15 players on the park. Quick hands from Theekshan on that occasion. Finds his inside centre. And it's all front foot stuff for the Cambrians in this second half. Just 14 minutes or so left on our clocks. They'll want to add a bonus point. Amana Bank try. And points are very crucial in the super round, especially Denon. So they'll want to find that fourth score.
So St. Benedict's College yet again still they've been dried up from their position of the ball in this game.
Turnover was good. Back to the penalty.
Another penalty. So many mistakes coming in by St. Benedict's College, who will have no one else to blame but themselves, as their penalty count has been way off mark here in this encounter.
Yes, definitely. Then at least 20 to 30 penalties, if we have been realistic, conceded by St. Benedict's College, and that is not a pretty picture, especially for their coaching staff. I'm sure they'll have a earful for these lads. There's another warning coming the way of the Benedictines, Denon. So still refusing to tighten up in this game, and with just 13 minutes on the clock, it appears to have cost them, hasn't it?
Number one.
Just letting this slip away, and it's their inability to keep cool under pressure and maintain their composure, and their over eagerness that is costing them precious points in the Dialog Schools Rugby League.
Time on.
Then as the referee turns the time back on, another opportunity for Nimsara and Prince of Wales to score that vital fourth bonus point try. Fourth bonus point Amana Bank try for the school in this super round clash. The Dialog Schools Rugby League. It's the commercial end of this tournament. There's a good maul defense coming in by St. Benedict's, but nevertheless, second attempt.
Number 18, no side entry.
Attempt of these Prince of Wales players finding some meters. This time the double try scorer Shalom pushed back with some desperate defense yet again. So Prince of Wales just a couple of meters out of the Benedict line, try line. There's numbers on the outside. Clear overlap in the corner. This time they work the line. It's the Numberland 11 steps past the one. Desperate defense coming in by St. Benedict's College. And they'll be brought back for another penalty advantage. So Prince of Wales again knocking on the door. As we take a quick replay. It's good tackle coming in there by Summer Kuhn, if I'm not mistaken, Nathan.
Yes, he's been the
18,
lone warrior
18.
for St. Benedict's College so far.
Mark here. Mark.
As the touch is good off that penalty kick, and now a 5-meter line out on this occasion for Prince of Wales. Nimsara will need to get his bearings right. Deep are the pod of forwards for the Cambrians, but once again the throw is crooked from Nimsara, and he has yet again fumbled at a crucial juncture. Denon.
Green ball, no straight.
Just another bit not straight by the hooker Sinikan, unfortunately for him. So skipping over 11 minutes left here in this game, and it seems like Prince of Wales have managed to come out on top of this scrappy encounter between them and St. Benedict's College, who's actually forgotten the principles of attack. Nathan, you need to gain possession of the ball. They want to trouble the scorers here as they look to run from their own in-goal area, as small overlap there in the corner. Good defense coming in, and good continuity by St. Benedict's College, who has found some life for the first time. I think for the first time they're attacking in this second half, and yet again loses the ball forward. So an ugly sign yet again for St. Benedict's College.
Yes, just when we thought they were finding their feet in the attack, They lose the ball forward once again, but advantage over is the call as Kannangara collects that kick from Gajaba, and it's St. Benedict's still with possession, and they'll want to launch an attack from a strong carry on that occasion by their forward, but once again choosing to go to the boot of Samarakon, who can only send it as far as Suhail on the wing for the Cambrians, but kicks it straight back at the number 8 of St. Benedict's College, and they'll want to be patient here. They'll need to find a try and find it fast. Just 10 minutes left on our clocks and 10 points behind. But a hand got in the way of that pass there, and the ball has been knocked on once again, and so errors are plenty in this Benedictine outfit, and Prince of Wales will continue to launch on the attack.
In fact, ball's been exchanged quite a few times in these last few minutes of this game. Have to give it up to the referee for allowing the game to continue and letting the game play, continuing the actual playing time of the game. So another overlap in the corner. Yet again fumbles that ball. Prince of Wales guilty of just dropping that ball. Cold dead in that instance there, Nathan.
Yes, definitely. And errors have been aplenty. Just 9 minutes left on our clock. No side, neither of these two teams really have been able to settle into this game, but due to the sheer number of penalties given away by St. Benedict's College, it is Prince of Wales that will most probably walk away victorious, but anything can happen in this game. Still 8 minutes to play, just 10 points, so just a try and a penalty away are the visitors. So hopefully they can make things interesting for us, the neutral viewers, in this last 8 to 9 minutes or so. As time was switched off momentarily by the referee there, and we're all set for Harish Rikumar to feed into his pot of forwards again, and St. Benedict's will want to try and find a score from this move.
So as we are into our final few minutes here, Nathan, we have that mammoth task of finding that Swiss Tech perfect play of the game. The man on our screen here, the double try scorer. In fact, I was corrected. The hat-trick hero for Prince of Wales, Shalom. That big lock forward for Prince of Wales.
Yes, he certainly is a contender, but we still have 8 minutes left in this clash, so let's not confirm anything too soon. Again, anything can happen in this game, but if Prince of Wales are to see out this game, definitely my pick for Swiss Tech player of the match, and your pick as well, Shalom Ritush, in that number 5 jumper for Prince of Wales. Strong carries and hat-trick hero for his side. But here's St. Benedict's looking to launch a set move, going to their line, spots the gap, does that center, but good cover tackle there coming in. But unfortunately, again, St. Benedict's, just when they look to launch an attack, have spilled the ball. And it's Prince of Wales who are really smooth sailing at the moment, aren't they, Denan?
Yes, these unforced errors by St. Benedict's College, giving away possession of the ball yet again. So just under 7 minutes left here on the game, on our clock here, as Prince of Wales look to searching for that fourth Amana blank try, that bonus point carrying try. All the points are vital here in this super round clash. The commercial end of this Dialog Schools Rugby League. But again, a lot of hands there, trying to begin possession of the ball, the St. Benedict's lads, but this time around fumbled forward by Prince of Wales. So St. Benedict's College, will they opt to run or will they opt to clear the lines here by the boot of Samarakon, who's also, have to mention, it's an honorable mention there for the Swiss Tech perfect player of the match. Has been all over the park there for St. Benedict's College, scoring that try, converting the tries, clearance kicks, even some desperate defense coming by that player. So he's also there. If St. Benedict's College managed to score another try and turn this game on its head as we speak. They've yet again dropped the ball as the referee turns
8.
the time
Number 8.
off.
Eight.
Seems like
Number 8.
it will be
A few
end of the number 8 for Prince of Wales. Caleb
Time on.
Caleb Dias is being called to rest as another player has been given the opportunity.
9.
Yes, and another golden opportunity for Prince of Wales to add that
5.
bonus point securing try. And the number 8 now looking to break from the back of that scrum. Slick hands there from Teekshana. Manages to find Chamit Silva, but unfortunately he holds onto the ball for just too long and has handed the possession back to the Benedictines. And with 5 minutes left, it's now or never for the Kotena outfit. And Samarakon has found good touch with that kick. Brings play into the Prince of Wales half, and St. Benedict's will need to run it from here. And 5 minutes is a lot of time for them. Still have enough time to try and get that score and try and achieve parity in this game, Denan.
Yes, definitely have the skills for it, Nathan. It's just a matter of execution for St. Benedict's College. If they hold their nerve, and this time around, Sen Viratna makes no mistake. So a fresh ploy coming out there. Numbers on the outside, opts to go by himself, trying to grab that ball, loses the ball forward. That's been the problem for St. Benedict's College. Yet again, was that a high tackle? Time's been turned off. Referees will have a quick chat. In my eyes, Nathan, and in yours, I suppose, that was a bit too high.
Yes, sir, definitely. Just before the knock-on there, we'll have a look. That tackle on your screen right now is definitely way over the shoulder, almost around the neck, in fact. Wasn't going for the ball there. And yes, rightfully so, the touch judge has overturned that decision. And now under pressure all of a sudden are the Cambrians, as Samarakon has found a good touch and brings play into the Cambrian red zone. And St. Benedict's would want to put all their mistakes behind them and try and make one final push for parity in this game, Denan.
Definitely, the boys from Kotahena have now an opportunity. Last time they had a line out, they drove these Prince of Wales players 35 meters. They'll be hoping to repeat the same, as definitely they are going in for that rolling maul. Here we go. One final roll of the dice by St. Benedict's College. Desperate defense coming in by Prince of Wales. So Samarakon now trying to
forward pass.
Another mistake, a forward pass, but advantage collapsing the maul in that instance. So another lifeline given to St. Benedict's College by Prince of Wales.
Yes, sir. And Samarakon rightfully going for that 5-meter line out. But went for a set play there, unfortunately. Found a lovely line breaking run, but pass was marginally forward from Samarakon. And now another attempt for Prince of Wales with just 4 minutes left on our clocks. Another attempt for St. Benedict's rather to form that rolling maul and try and go over for that Amana Bank try that will bring them closer. And this time the rolling maul is set well, and now motoring towards the try line once again are the Benedictines. Just a matter of when they touch down now and absolutely cruising towards that try line. All they need to do is just get the ball on the floor. Have they done so? View is obscured and referee says that the ball has been held up. So strong defense coming in from the Cambrians, managing to hold the Benedictine attack at bay, and that last Hail Mary from them unfortunately has been well defended there by the home side, Denan.
Yes, brilliant defensive effort by the forwards of Prince of Wales.
It's definitely an in-control play, wasn't that, Denan, from the Prince of Wales forwards? It's very easy as a defender when you've been on the front foot for most of the game to just lose your composure when your opposition just manages to turn things around. And the exit kick is not good. And will be interesting to see what the referee has to say about this situation.
So yeah, another knock on there. So it will be a scrum in favor of
knock on. What is scrum line out? Scrum line out. Stop.
Scrum in favor of St. Benedict's College. We thought that tackle there would be
boys
a problem,
boys,
but nevertheless,
last move.
Right. The last move, says the referee. So here we go, the final roll of the dice for St. Benedict's College, trailing by 10 points. So it seems like this will be the final roll of the dice.
It's a last chance for them to even come within the losing bonus point. Here's Samarakon, holds the ball. And a good tackle coming in there from Tikshana. And once again, St. Benedict's College have lost the ball forward. And that's taken quickly there by the number 10 of Prince of Wales. Offloads to the number 4. And yes, it's just a matter of playing out these last few seconds for Prince of Wales, and sends the kick out. And that should be full time here at Moratuwa. And yes, Prince of Wales College have sealed a victory in this crunch encounter in the Dialog Schools Rugby League Super Round for Division 1 Segment B. And what an effort it has been from them. They've been helped, in all honesty, by the Benedictine players. Conceded numerous penalties because it hasn't been the most perfect game from the Cambrian lads as well. But they managed to grasp the opportunities that mattered and score 3 tries, which helped them seal victory in this game. And that confirms it for us as well. Then and Shalom Ritush will be a Swiss Tech perfect play of the match for this encounter.
Say that I totally agree with you. St. Benedict's College have nothing but themselves to blame. It was vital that they kept a possession of that ball, as without the ball they are no way scoring any tries or bothering the scorers. So Prince of Wales 17 points to 7 against the rather unfortunate St. Benedict's team.
Yes, definitely, Dan. And there you have it, full-time confirmation. Prince of Wales College 17, St. Benedict's College 7. Just that solitary score. And yes, was a scrappy game here at Moratuwa. We expected a close game, but we expected probably more high-octane stuff. But at the end, the Cambrian lads have got the job done, and will walk away with the crucial points in to kickstart the Super Round in Division 1 Segment B of the Dialog Schools Rugby League.
It's definitely an action-packed game. Scrappy, nevertheless. We had some good performance by both teams in certain aspects of the game. St. Benedict's College with that 35-meter rolling maul showed some serious potential there, but nevertheless their inability to control their possession of the ball and a few offside infringements by them costed them this game. And, Prince of Wales, Shalom, the hat-trick hero, the man who rose to the occasion in this instance.
Yes, definitely, Denon. Hat-trick hero for his side, and it's not just his tries, his carries as well, and his defensive work were all immense. He's a big lad and really did make his presence felt on this game. And in a game where we expected the backs to dominate, it's the forwards that have done bulk of the heavy lifting for both these teams, in fact, Denon.
Yes, in these hot and humid conditions as well, have to give it up to both sets of players from each team. They have persevered quite brilliantly. St. Benedict's College did the majority of defending in this game. In the few opportunities they had to score, again they lost the ball forward. Some few highlights from that second half. Just a few steps here and there, some passes not going to hand.
Yes, not really a highlights reel to speak of, Denon, but what matters is the scorecard, and Prince of Wales have managed to prevail in this game. There's the only try, the only score actually from this second half, as Shalom Ritush touchdown for his hat-trick, and plenty of tempers flaring, but great to see that the players have a handshake about it and good camaraderie on display at the end, despite a close encounter, which is what you want at the end of the day.
Just then at the end of the day, it's the sportsmanship which matters at the end of the day. These players have a lot to learn, a lot to improve on as the league progresses. But nevertheless, some good moments here and there. Some brilliant plays by both teams have showcased a lot of hidden potential within them. The right guidance and infrastructure, these players will be something to watch out for.
Yes, definitely, Denan. Plenty of talent on display, and like you said, hopefully they are lucky enough to receive the proper nurturing that they do deserve to really excel in our game of rugby and really shine bright for the national side, potentially even in the future. As we have a look at the key stats, 17 points to 7, 3 tries and 1 conversion for the Cambrians. Just the solitary try and conversion from Tenuka for the Benedictines, and our Swiss Tech perfect play of the match for his carries and for being the hat-trick hero for his side as well is Shalom Ritush of Prince of Wales.
Then that'll be it from our end. We've had quite an entertaining encounter. Nevertheless, talking about the mistakes or whatever, the end it's 17 points to 7. Prince of Wales winning their first Super Round encounter in this Dialog Schools Rugby League. It's goodbye from us, from the Papare production and technical team. May you have a wonderful rest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye.
standby for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, ThePapare.
3, 2, 1, roll off.
ඉතින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ යාන්ත්‍රික ක්‍රීඩා නාලිකාව ThePapare සමග.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.
Creamy richness redefined. Smooth, soft, spreadable. Introducing Fondre with canola and sunflower oil.
රාමෙන් පාරක් දාමුද?
මෙතන
විතරක් නෙමෙයි. ඕනෙම තැනක රාමෙන්.
හඳුන්වා දෙන මෙල්බන් ස්නැකර්ස් කොරියන් රාමෙන් සේවරි විස්කට්. රාමෙන් සැරට සෙට් වෙන්න.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Some bonds last a lifetime. Nippon Cement.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun tamai.
Saratama enjoy karanga party ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Keep sweating. Keep pushing the limits. Keep stepping up your game. Keep shining. Keep rising. No matter what your fitness goal is, we are always there by you, with you. Iodex, get, spray, go.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. චමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Hi, I'm Heshan Jansen. 2025 ස්කූල් රග්බි සීසන් එකට සහභාගී වෙන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
කොහෙන් හරි කමන්නේ ෆොටෝ එක තිබ්බනම් මට මේ බිත්තියේ කැත වහගන්න තිබ්බා.
චමරි අක්කා.
පිත්තියට ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝඩ් ගාලා ෆිනිෂ් කළා නම් ඔය ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් නැහැ.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ස්කිම් කෝට් ෆිනිෂ් එකට හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Our mountains are majestic. They can be life-giving. Some are even sacred, and their heights bear marks of our heritage. Our mountains elevate us. To us, they are ever inspiring.
Bring that inspiration home. Lanka Tiles. Fine living. Redefined.
That was summer refresh when the train ekata go.
Night Go Pocket Perfume. Youth ekata go ekak.
Aliban lemon puff. මිහිරයි Maliban lemon puff puff lemon puff Maliban lemon puff Maliban lemon puff chill when lemon නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
එක පැත්තකින් වාගෙනදී තව පැත්තකින් මතුවෙනවා. මේ ටයිල් එක බෑ. දෙක තුනක් කැඩිලත් එක්ක. තමරි අක්කා.
ජීවිත කාලය පුරාම අල්ලන් ඉන්න නම් ටයිල් අල්ලන්න ඕන ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ටයිල් ඇඩිසිව් අල්ලන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
දවසම ෆ්‍රෙෂ් වෙන්න O3 Spirit and Freedom perfumed body spray.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Love Rugby.
Live Rugby.
Prima Kotumi. Fun Tamari.
නව රෙක්සෝනා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඩිෆෙන්ස් 72 hours order protection සමගින් පිරිමින් සඳහාමයි.
Follow your dreams, achieve your goals. With every step, let your story unfold. In this world you will shine. Just believe it's your time. Sky is the ultimate limit. Never can you stop any day.
Chase your dream career with eSoft Metro Campus.
වතුරත් ලීක් වෙලා. ස්ලැබ් එකත් ඉවරයි. බලන්නකො දැන් සාලේ කැත. චමරි.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproof දැම්මා නම් වතුර කාන්දු වෙන්නෙත් නෑ. හිතටත් නිදහස්.
ස්විස්ටෙක් ඇක්වාෂීල්ඩ් 2K waterproofer සීල් කරන්න හොඳම කෙනා.
Park Avenue, long-lasting fragrance, unshakable confidence.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Hello everyone, Shahid Zumbri here. DTV Schools Rugby League සලංගන හැමෝටම සුබ පතනවා. All the very best. Good luck.
සැමදා සමහන් සැමදා සුවෙන්.
Hi, I'm Navin Marsinger. I'm here to wish you all the very best for the School Rugby League. So make sure to have fun and reach your potential. Enjoy.
ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එක.
බයද? ඒවටත් බෙහෙත් අපි ළඟ තියෙනවා. ඉඳගන්න.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය චර්පි චිප්ස් රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස. තව ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් ගහමුද?
German-engineered tires for Sri Lankan roads. Seat car radials. The road is yours.
උස්වත්ත පවුලින් හඳුන්වා දෙන රසයක් බැයිය. චර්පි චිප්ස්. රිදෙන්න දැනෙන රස.
විහිළු නෙමේ ටෝකියෝ සුප ඕන වැටකට සුප.
Park Avenue. Long-lasting fragrance. Unshakable confidence.